Hello, so today I'm going to be doing a highlighter declutter, and yes, so that's what we're going to do. I will show you what my highlighter drawer looks like now. So this is where I keep the majority of my makeup, and this drawer right here is my highlighter drawer along with my single eyeshadows and some mascara backups, and this has just exploded over the last couple years, I would say, and I need to work on it. So today I'm gonna do a highlighter declutter with this crap load of highlighters. I'm excited because I think I can make some progress here and make this a lot neater and more minimal for my standards. And yeah, I'm just excited to start decluttering this bit. So that's what I'm going to try to fix. It is quite messy. I don't have any room in there and it's very overwhelming. So I'm going to bring out all of my highlighters and set them up right here so we can take an inventory of everything. So I think I'm going to set up my creams over here. My creams and liquids rather. Okay, so first I'm just going to count everything so I can know how many things I have, and that'll give me a better idea of how much I should get rid of. Holy shit, I have 84. So the goal is 50% honestly, and we'll see if I can do that, but I don't know. So I'm just going to organize this a little bit better. Okay, so here are all of my highlighters, and I'm gonna put the giveaways in this basket here. This is a lot. So I'm gonna start off with the ones I for sure know I want to get rid of. And first up is this e.l.f. Baked Highlighter. I just never use this. It's like a highlighter blush type thing. It's pretty, but it's just not something I use. I'm also going to get rid of this little mini eyeshadow, or sorry, highlighter that's liquid as well. I also just never use this. I don't even think I have. It's also super metallic and not something that I would wear. It's a bit too light for my skin tone. Maybe my sister would like this. I don't think I'd ever use this either. It's also a bit too light for me, and I've never used it, to be honest, so I'm gonna get rid of this. This is a little mini Cover FX that I probably got for free somewhere along my shopping history from Sephora, and this is very pretty and very metallic, but I don't know, I just haven't reached for it, so I don't want to keep it. That goes along with this BoxyCharm liquid highlighter from Temp2, and it was a collab with both of them. This is also very pretty. It has like a rosy gold type finish to it, but it's not something I ever wear or use with my makeup. It's so pretty, but if I'm trying to get rid of 84, not 84, half of these, then I don't need to keep this. I also don't want to keep this liquid highlight from Ilia. This is very nice. I like that it's a pump actually, but it's just not something I'd wear. I think it's also a little too, I don't know. It is very pretty, but I don't want to keep it. This mini Nomad highlight I also don't want to keep. It's also very, very pretty and like a very me type shade because it's more of a warmer yellowy undertone on me, although it doesn't look like it on my hand. It looks quite white, but I don't really wear it, so I don't need to keep it. This Jelly e.l.f. highlighter, this is very pretty and very fun to use. It reminds me of the ColourPop Super Shock shadows, but this is just way too metallic and light for my skin tone, so I'm not going to wear this or use this one, so I'll get rid of this. I love both of these Glossier highlights. I have Topaz. Topaz is actually my favorite, and then I also have Quartz, but these are very old. I've had them for years, and they just don't perform like they should and smell kind of like crayons. So I think they've gone bad. I love Topaz so much. This one looks so pretty on my skin, and I've used it recently, but it broke me out. So I just think that I will either have to repurchase these or just wait until I'm ready to get a new highlighter, which I should not be for the rest of my life. So I'm going to get rid of both of these as well. I'm going to get rid of this Essence Metal Chrome Blush Highlighter. This is a pretty highlight, and it is very like sheer and leaves a very beautiful like light shine on the face, but I feel like I can find that somewhere else in my collection, so I don't need to keep this one, although it's very, very pretty. Another one I don't want is this Jelly Pop Elf highlighter. It's just like way too glittery for my taste, and I would never wear it, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. It has really chunky glitters. Okay, so I think I'm gonna keep all three of these mini Beccas. I just really like these for travel, and the shades are so pretty. Although I might get rid of Moonstone because I don't know, I don't really wear this one, and maybe my little sister would like it more. And Opal is my favorite. I feel like I might hit pan on it soon. I just like this shade so much better. But it's so silly. I want this because of the packaging, because it has like, it's the mini one, but it has the metal top to it. I'm going to get rid of this and give it to my little sister. I definitely want to keep both of these mini Becca ones though. They're some of my favorites and I use them a lot, so I'm going to put them over here. I'll also be getting rid of this e.l.f. one. It's also very, very light for me, and I just never use it, and I think maybe my little sister would like this better. I think I'm going to get rid of this Ofra one. This is like the Ofra X Nikki Tutorials one. And I think this is so pretty, but it's just like something I think that would make better for an eyeshadow rather than an actual highlight, because when you mix them, it's a little too deep for my skin tone. So I usually concentrate here, and then I would use this as like an eyeshadow. And I don't need this. And I also like Rodeo Drive way more than I do this one. So I'll keep Rodeo Drive and I'll get rid of this one. Another one is this that I'll get rid of is this Pretty Vulgar one. This one's very pretty and has a nice like goldy undertone and shine to it. It's just like not something that I'm reaching for or I like a lot. So I think I'll get rid of this one as well. And this one here is one I think I got from like some subscription or something. It's like this rosy pink shade, and this one's pretty as well. It's just like I don't use it and I don't need this many highlighters, and this just needs to go, so I'll get rid of that as well. This is I think maybe a blush highlight or something. It's like a bronzy thing from Becca. It's in the shade Rose Gold, and I just can't see myself wearing this because I lean more towards either, well, lately I haven't been wearing a lot of highlight, but like a cream highlight that's yellow gold undertoned, and this is more rosy, so I don't think I'll keep this because I don't really wear it. So these three were in a video of mine in the past. It was like my favorite drugstore highlighters, and these three were in it, and I really, really do like all of these, especially this one. This one's called Over the Moon, and it is just like this amazing purple metallic type highlight, but it's not something I wear a lot, so I think I'm gonna get rid of this. And this one is in the shade Spoon, and I think this is just too light for me, like too metallic. I've been swatching it lately and it's such a beautiful highlight, but it's just not something I'm reaching for. So I think I'm going to get rid of this one. Although I might need to think about that because I don't know if I want to maybe keep this one and get rid of the other one. So I think I'll keep Wisp and get rid of Spoon just because Spoon is a little bit too metallic for my taste. Yeah. have this Kaja Mochi Glow highlight, and it's like kind of that bouncy, not moussey, but like bouncy consistency. And I think I want to keep this because it reminds me of Over the Moon, but it's like not as glittery, which I really like. So I might keep this one. I'll just put that to the side just in case I do want to keep it. So I'm at the point where I like can't decide. So I'm going to try and pick the ones I for sure I know I want to keep. And that, like, the first things that come to mind are these two. They're the Nude Sticks highlighters. These are some of my absolute favorite type of highlighters. The formula is amazing, so I want to keep these. I also want to keep these two. These are newer to me. They're from Sarah Loves Makeup on Instagram, and this is her makeup line, Sarah Beauty, I believe. And so I'm going to keep these because they're fairly new to me and I want to keep using them. This one's also new to me. I got from Fit Glow. They had a sale during Black Friday, and I know my friend Kate, State of Kate, loves this brand, so I wanted to try some of their stuff out while they had a sale, so I'm going to keep that. I'm also going to keep both of my Danessa Myricks highlighters because Danessa Myricks, so gotta keep those. I also really want to keep both of my Essence highlighters. They're really pretty, so nice for every day, and I have a deeper shade for when I'm more tan and then the lighter shade for in the winter time, so I want to keep both of these. I think I'm going to get rid of this one by LA Colors. This was also in my favorite highlights video. It is such a amazing, like, beaming golden champagne highlight from the drugstore, like absolutely gorgeous. It is just like not the highlight I've been wanting lately, and I don't want anything this like metallic anymore, I guess. So I think I'm going to get rid of this one, and it also has fairly bulky packaging, which kind of bugs me. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm also going to keep the Clay Cosmetics Cushion Highlighter. This is one of my absolute favorites, so I definitely want to keep that. I'm going to keep the Tower 28 highlighter as well. This is just very unique to my collection and is nice for when I want to do just like a plain highlight on my cheeks when I'm doing a no makeup day, so I'm going to keep that. I think I should tackle these Wet n Wild ones because I have so many of them. So let's see. So I think I'm going to get rid of this one. This is in Blossom Glow. I remember searching all over the place for this because I think Kathleen Lights liked it, but it's just way too light for my skin tone, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Both of these are beautiful, but I can't see myself using either of them. I'm going to actually swatch this one. These highlights are so amazing. They're so creamy. I'm going to get rid of this one for sure because I'm just not wearing it and it's a little too pinky for me. And I really like these, but I'll think about it. If I want to keep all four, that's kind of excessive. I really like this Maybelline single eyeshadow, and I really like this Physicians Formula one. And these three I like a lot as well, but I feel like this is a lot of gold in one place. So let's see. Oh, this one's so creamy and beautiful. I want to keep this one for sure. I also pretty sure I want to keep this one. So let's decide between these three if I want to keep all three or what. They're all so similar. I think I'm going to get rid of this Gold Bar one because these two are very nice, and I think I like the formula of these two better. Yeah, I'll just keep these two and get rid of this one. I want to keep my Master Chrome as well because this is such a good highlighter, and yeah, it's amazing. I really like that one. I'm going to keep both of my Nabla highlights. They're fairly new to me, and they're so pretty. This one's more of like a blush topper type highlight, so I'm going to keep both of these. And since I'm keeping the Nabla one, maybe I'll get rid of this one. Although I have to think about that. I'm going to keep my Persona one. It is such a blinding highlight that's so beautiful and can be sheared out pretty well. I just really like it, so I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep my Amrezy highlighter because it's gorgeous. I'm going to get rid of this Sleek palette. I wanted this so bad. It was like so hyped on the internet for such a while, and it's just like ridiculously metallic for my liking, so I'm going to get rid of this. So I have these two little guys from Becca, and this is Opal and this is Champagne Pop. I love these minis so much, and I also have the full size, so I'm going to keep all three of these, but I think I want to clean this one out and then refill it with this so I can travel with it, but I'm going to keep these three as well. And I want to decide among some of these. I feel like this one would be such a pretty eyeshadow, and this highlight is also so pretty, and they're liquids that I really like, so I think I'm going to keep both of these as well. So I hilariously have 3 of these Laura Geller highlights. I'm keeping all 3 of them, which is absolutely ridiculous, but like, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should get rid of this huge one and keep these 2. That's what I'll do. I'll get rid of this big one and I'll keep these 2. I love Mary Luminizer. Even though it's pretty light on me, it shears out and just happens to work pretty well. I think it's because it's more yellow undertone, which is really nice, but I'm keeping this. I really like it. I think I also want to keep this one from Catrice. It's just such a like light, powdery, really beautiful highlight that shears out really well and just leaves like a beautiful sheen on the face. It really reminds me of this Laura Mercier one actually. I wonder if they're like dupes for each other because they have that same like pinky kind of undertone to them, and I would say they're dupes, but yeah, I just really like them both. So I think I'll keep both of these. I think I'm going to get rid of this one just because I have that Nabla one and I don't need both. My friend was so kind and gifted me these 2. He wasn't using them anymore, so he gave them to me, which I was like wanting this Dior one so bad. And then when I saw it was in the package from him, I screamed because I wanted it so bad, so I'm keeping both of these because they're beautiful. These are 2 highlights from Milk. I've never even opened this one. This one came from BoxyCharm, and this one is in the shade Lit. And it's like this really pretty metallic type of like duochrome highlight, but this is just, I can't see myself wearing this, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. And then maybe I'll keep this one. Okay, so these are the ones I'm kind of deciding on. I'm gonna keep these as well. I really like them, so I'm gonna keep them. This Marc Jacobs one, let's see. I got this in a BoxyCharm, but I just feel like it's a little too deep for my skin tone, although it's really pretty. But it's just a little too deep, so I'm going to get rid of this. I think they have my shade wrong in BoxyCharm, so I might have to fix that or just get rid of it altogether because I don't need it, but I'm going to get rid of this. Let's see. So all of these are pretty similar. I love all of them, and they're all such good drugstore highlighters. I'm keeping this because it's brand new and I haven't tried it yet. But do I need all of them? So this from Fenty Beauty is really pretty, but it's a little too deep for me as well. I feel like this could be a very pretty blush shade though, but I don't need it, so I'm going to get rid of it. As for these Fenty Beauty products, I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep both of them because I love seeing Fenty Beauty in my collection. And I love this duo so much. I actually have a mini of it as well, of Hustla Baby, which is like one of my all-time favorite highlighters. So I'm going to keep all three of these. It's excessive, but honestly, I'm already past that, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to keep those. I'm going to keep this face glaze from In Beauty. This is just a really pretty highlighter for all over the face. It's also a great like underneath the foundation kind of highlight. I really like this, so I'm going to keep that. I actually really like this highlighter from Too Faced. It is very sheer and beautiful, but I don't need it, so I'm going to get rid of it because look at all of this. But damn, does it smell good. Do I keep these? I thought I was going to get rid of this Bare Minerals one in the shade Nude Beach, but this would be so freaking beautiful on the lids. So I think I'm going to keep this as an eyeshadow actually because it's so metallic and beautiful, and I think would look so amazing on the eyelid. So I'm going to keep this as a single shadow. And I just want to take a quick look at everything again to see if I can get rid of anything. Okay, honestly, I feel like I did a really good job. I was not expecting to get rid of as many as I did. So I'm going to show you what I'm keeping. So this is everything I'm keeping, which is a lot. And then this is everything I'm getting rid of, which is also a lot. So I'm actually pretty proud of that. I'm going to kind of put it away just to see how much I'm keeping. So I'm getting rid of 32 and keeping 52, and I actually feel super good about that. So I almost was able to get rid of half, which I think is very good. So yay for me. Very happy about this. So I'm just going to put everything away. So I'm getting rid of about 40% of my highlighters. I know I had way too many to begin with, but this is good. And now I have fewer things to pick from and I'll be less overwhelmed. And I'll just be able to use more of these more often and really decide what works for me. And then maybe I can do another declutter in the future. I'm going to give most of these to my sister. I think I'm going to just recycle or try and recycle what I can of the ones that are expired, like these Glossier ones. But the rest I'm going to give to my sister and see if she wants them, or maybe her friends want them as well. So these are all going to be rehomed, which is nice. And I do really love a lot of these, but it's still way too much. So I know I can work on it, but I feel like 40% is pretty good, especially since I haven't decluttered in quite a while. And this has been very difficult for me, like emotionally and mentally. So I feel good about basically 40%. So yeah, so that's everything. This is all of the highlighters I'm keeping and all of the ones I'm getting rid of. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry if I went through that too quickly. I kind of blacked out for a second, to be honest, when I was decluttering. But if you have any questions about any of these products, let me know and I can try and answer them. And I hope you're having a good day and or night, evening, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!